The Home is a chaotic ride where the walls remember more than you do. A particular kind of horror transcends the reliance on cheap jump scares or relentless gore, instead creeping under your skin and settling deep within your bones. The Home, the latest offering from director James DeMonaco, renowned for his work on the Purge series, masterfully begins in this eerie space and sustains a slow-burning descent into the labyrinth of memory and trauma. However, the film's audacious, genre-bending third act has captivated and fragmented audiences and critics alike. The film's chilling premise centers around Max, Pete Davidson, a young man unexpectedly thrust into the unsettling environment of a sinister retirement home for his community service. The sterile, fluorescent-lit corridors, paired with the frail and bewildered residents, create an ambiance where the mundane intertwines seamlessly with the macabre. DeMonaco proves to be a maestro in manipulating space. He transforms narrow hallways and locked doors into claustrophobic, menacing traps. The elderly residents' frailty and repetitive behaviors blur the line between reality and the supernatural, amplifying the unsettling atmosphere. Viewers are left in a constant state of unease, questioning whether they are witnessing the effects of dementia or something far more sinister. This methodical, psychological approach establishes an undercurrent of dread while weaving a tightly knit mystery throughout the narrative. At the heart of this unsettling tale lies Pete Davidson's performance, arguably the most hotly debated aspect of the film. Famous for his comedic roles infused with self-deprecating humor, Davidson presents an astonishingly raw and grounded portrayal. Max is not your archetypal horror hero. Instead, he embodies a fragile, beleaguered presence, haunted by his past long before the first supernatural encounter disrupts his reality. While some critics felt his demeanor rang too detached, clashing with the film's serious tone, others appreciated how his vulnerability perfectly encapsulates a character grappling with the increasingly bizarre and terrifying events surrounding him. The Home delves deep into the complex themes of memory, how it shapes us, deceives us, and lingers like a ghostly specter. Employing horror as a metaphor for generational trauma, the film compellingly posits that the sins of the past reside within both our bloodlines and the very walls of the home. It poses an incisive question: what becomes of older people once deemed unnecessary? In this unnerving narrative, older individuals are not merely hidden away. They stand as reluctant guardians of harrowing truths, their wisdom and suffering overlooked until it is alarmingly too late. Max's battle extends beyond spectral apparitions. He confronts the heavy legacy of inherited pain, an inheritance he must navigate, whether he wishes to or not. The Home earns its cult status in a spectacularly wild final act. The carefully crafted psychological mystery unravels into a chaotic, gory, and unhinged display of cinematic madness. DeMonaco's Purge sensibilities fully emerge, sacrificing narrative cohesion for an exhilarating plunge into violent camp. Depending on your cinematic tastes, this audacious tonal shift might either elevate the film into the realm of so bad it's good, or seal its fate as a disjointed, chaotic mess. Ultimately, The Home is not without its imperfections. The pacing falters, narrative threads occasionally unravel, and tonal inconsistencies are evident. Yet, it is far from forgettable. This may be the ideal midnight movie for those who relish films that veer wildly off the rails in their final moments, forsaking all logic for a frenetic climax. It stands as a quietly disturbing masterpiece that morphs into a raucous spectacle, a roller coaster of unsettling experiences that lingers in the mind long after the credits roll.